With August, pretty much, being next week, there's lots of very interesting movies set for release in the month of August. Could be a good chance some of them could get a late delay or something because of the strike, but we'll see what happens there. But here are my official top 10 anticipated movies that is set for release in the month of August, and some interesting ones to look forward to. All right, coming in at number 10, I'm gonna go with a movie called Shortcomings. Now, it's about Ben, a struggling filmmaker, lives in Berkeley, California, with his girlfriend Maiko, who works for a local Asian American film festival. And now this actually stars Sherry Cola, who after watching pretty much my favorite movie of the year so far, Joyride, I I'm really interested to see her in more stuff because I really quite liked her on Good Trouble, even though I tapped out a couple of seasons ago. Uh, she's she stole lots of scenes in Joyride, so seeing her doing like another film here looks it could be interesting to see. Looks really heartfelt. The It's directed by Randall Park. Of course, you might know him from as Asian Jim from The Office. So nice to see him make his directorial debut here. You also got Stephanie Sue supposed to be in this. Ronnie Chang, a couple of people who were just in Joyride are actually in this, so that's really cool. So I'm really intrigued to check this one out when it premieres. All right, number 9 is a movie called Dreamin' Wild. Now the movie is about brothers Donnie and Joe Emerson who finds newfound musical scene after their 1979 debut album Dreamin' Wild is rediscovered 3 decades later. It stars the likes of Casey Affleck, Zoe Deschanel, Chris Messina, Bo Bridges in this. And one reason why I'm actually intrigued to check this one out is because it's directed by Bill Pohl, I think his name is, who directed the Beach Boys film Love Mercy a couple years ago, which was terrific. So nice to see him back, in the music scene once again here. This looks really intriguing. The music sounds good. I mean, Casey Affleck sing, that's gonna be interesting to see. So I'm I'm actually intrigued to check this one out when it premieres. All right, number 8, I'm gonna go with The Last Voyage of Demeter. If you guys don't know much about the story here, strange and horrifying events befall the doomed crew as they attempt to survive the ocean voyage from Transylvania to London. And of course, they are pretty much, yeah, of course, I'll bring Dracula's coffin on board too. So, yeah, of course, you have like Corey Hawkins in this. It's from the same director who did Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark a couple years ago, which was pretty good. I believe he also did that movie Troll Hunters, if I'm not mistaken, too. The trailer actually does look really intriguing. Looks pretty creepy. I like the cast of characters in this. Uh, you got Harvey Botet as Dracula. Sign me up there. I mean, really cool. We got like not one but 2 Dracula-based movies this year. We just had Renfield and now this. Who does not love a good Dracula story, right? So it could be a treat to check out. All right. Coming in at number 7, I'm gonna go with the comedy Bottoms. Now, Bottoms is directed by Emma Seligman, who also directed that film Shiva Baby, which I was a little late to the party with, but that movie is really good if you guys haven't seen that. Uh, the film is also produced by Elizabeth Banks and stars Rachel Sennett, who was just in The Ida, and Io DeBerry, who is on The Bear, who she's great on that show, by the way. The film follows 2 high school senior girls, played by Sennett and DeBerry. I don't know if I could buy them as high schoolers, especially since they've been playing adult roles now, but anyway. Who set up a fight club as in a way to hook up with cheerleaders. So pretty much it's like Fight Club meets American Pie. That's what I'm really getting with it. You also have Kaya Gerber's also in this. Marshawn Lynch. The trailer for this have looked really terrific. Looks really funny. Definitely love the Fight Club element. Definitely, I kind of do miss the raunchy teen genre. Of course, that was always popular. Stuff like, going all the way back to Porky's, going all the way back to American Pie and all. So I'm always ready for another raunchy teen comedy, and this looks like it'd be really fun to check out. Although I don't know if I could really buy the true leads as high schoolers, but hey, uh, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, coming in at number 6, I'm going to go with Meg 2, The Trench. Now, the first Meg, which of course was, I guess, say the first major review I did on my channel back in 2018. Um, and I really liked the Meg. I had a fun time. I thought it was entertaining, really cool action pack. Seeing Jason Statham fare off with a shark is always intriguing. So I'm looking forward to see where they're gonna take the sequel to. The sequel looks as fun, looks more gearing. You got Jason Statham, kicking a shark. Sign me up right there. So yeah, I'm hoping there's something really like, I don't know if it's gonna be as good as the first film, but I'm still really intrigued to check it out. All right, number 5. This one of course got moved, but didn't get moved out of August. So number 5 is Gran Turismo. Now the movie was originally set for release next week. No, not next week. About the following week, but it just got delayed to late August. It is set to have like an early screening event, so I might go to that. I don't know. But yeah, Gran Turismo looks terrific. The action looks really cool. It's directed by Neil Blomkamp, who's directed movies I've enjoyed, such as District 9, Chappie, Elysium. So I still wish this Alien film came to fruition, but that ain't never happen. So I'm really intrigued to see this. You also have Ginger Spices in this. You've got Darren Barnett, who plays Paxton on Never Have I Ever. He pops up in this. You got David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, John Hansu, some really cool cast members. And I like the story elements that it's not really based on the game itself, but more based on a true story of the Gran Turismo player who actually decides to compete in the Grand Prix and so on. I think that's really true. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for this when it premieres. All right, number 4. I'm actually about to see this, here in a bit, which is kind of why I'm actually doing this video a little earlier than usual. Coming in at number 4, I'm gonna go with TMNT Mutant Mayhem. Now, the previews for this have looked terrific. I like the animation style. Definitely has a bit of like a Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse element to this. Like the voice sounds. Come on, you got the likes of Seth Rogen, John Cena as Bebop and Rocksteady. One more key X for there. You also have Io DeBerry, who I really quite like her, by the way. If you guys have not watched her on The Bear, go watch her on The Bear. She of course. She of course has Bottoms out, and of course she voices April O'Neil in this, so I'm intrigued to hear her in that. So I'm definitely excited to check out Mutant Mayhem. I've always liked Ninja Turtles, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this new Turtles will stack up. All right. Coming in at number 3, I'm gonna go with Whitebird. Now, Whitebird follows the events of 2017's Wonder, which if you guys have not really watched Wonder, do yourself a favor, go watch it. Wonder is terrific. Alright. It's actually based on a book by the same author too. After the events of Wonder, Julian, who of course was the kid who bullied Augie in the first film, has left Beecher Prep for good. He is visited by his grandmother, played by Helen Mirren, from Paris, who tells him stories of her childhood as a young Jewish girl in Nazi-occupied France during World War II, while being hidden from the Nazis by a distant classmate and his parents. And the preview for this have looked excellent. I like the cast. You got, of course, the kid who played the kid from the first film. I think his name is Bryce Geiser. Geiser, I think his name is. He's also in this. You got Helen Mirren, Gillian Anderson. Directed by Mark Forster, who's directed some really good stuff like Muntz's Boar, Christopher Robin, Finding Neverland. He just did that Tom Hanks movie, A Man Called Otto, so there's that. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to check this one out. It looks really heartfelt. I don't know if it's going to be as good or as touching as Wonder was, but I'm still intrigued to check this one out, so hopefully it could be good. Alright. My number 2 pick is, of course, going to be Strays. Now, this year has been a really good year for comedies. We just had No Hard Feelings, Joyride, which is pretty much my favorite movie of the year so far. Of course, we have Bottoms coming out, which I was just talking about. So I'm always a sucker for new comedies, and this is pretty much an R-rated talking dog comedy. Feature the voices of Will Ferrell, Jamie Foxx, Random Park. Of course, you got Will Forte in this. I am so excited for this movie. Looks very raunchy. I mean, we've seen talking dog movies before, but nothing on this scale. And of course, we have another we actually have another talking dog movie coming next year, which is an animated one as well. So can't wait to see that one. But as for this, I am so pumped for this. I've been loving these trailers. A film where a stray dog wants to get revenge on his owner by, biting his Johnson off. Okay, sign me up there. So I'm really pumped to check this one out when it premieres. All right, and my number 1 anticipated film coming in the month of August is, of course, Blue Beetle. I've actually been really pumped for this. I've been digging the trailers, and I've been more excited ever since they announced that that this was bypassing a stream release and going to a theatrical release. I mean, the movie might actually flop, but it is disappointing to see that might flop. But I'm still so pumped for this. You got Xylo Martinez, who I of course like as Miguel on Cobra Kai. You got the likes of George Lopez, Susan Sarandon's in this. So yeah, I am really pumped to check this one out. I've been digging these trailers. Of course, this will pretty much be one of the few DC, one of the last DC movies. But according to, again, this is gonna still pretty much be the first character in its DCU. But if the movie flops, who knows what's gonna happen there. But yeah, I'm still so pumped for this one, nonetheless. So. Hey, as of right now, my favorite, DC-based film recent is probably The Flash, which I enjoy that more than most people. Could Blue Beetle surpass The Flash? Beyond it. But, anyway. That's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown. Number 10, Shortcomings. 9, Dreamer Wild. 8, The Last Voyage of Dickmeter. 7, Bottoms. 6, Meg 2. 5, Gran Turismo. 4, Tmnt, Mutant Mayhem. 3, Whitebird. 2, Strays. And number 1 is Blue Beetle. Now there's other films that are also coming out. We got this Ben Kingsley sci-fi movie called Jules. We got Pod Generation with Emilia Clarke. Speaking of Dennis Quaid, we got The Hill coming out. Vacation Friends 2, which I enjoyed the first film. Of course, that's the Hulu comedy sequel with John Cena in it. Got Liam Neeson's film Retribution, Golda, another Helen Mirren film, The Monkey King, which is coming to Netflix, the Tiffany Haddish movie Landscape with Invisible Hands, the Gal Gadot film Heart of Stone, and we also got the Adam Sandler film You Are Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah, which actually is a comedy that's actually supposed to star his his daughter, so I think that's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, I gotta say, got some really intriguing films set for release this month. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen in the next couple of months because of the strike. I mean, we're gonna be getting lots of delays in the next couple of months. So, oh boy, it's gonna start ending up like 2020 or 2021 over again. But anyway, let me let you guys. What are some of your most anticipated movies coming out in the month of August? Are you excited for Blue Beetle, Strays? Shortcomings, Bottoms. Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Himi signing.